All right, guys, in today's video, you're going to learn to rank like a boss with video. Now, I want to specifically discuss YouTube and how to really maximize your opportunity when working within YouTube for your video marketing. And it's really important to pay attention to some of the best practices that will allow your video to perform better on the YouTube search engine. YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world, and it's incredibly powerful. People go to YouTube, yes, for entertainment, but they also go to YouTube to learn something, to learn about something new, to learn a new skill, potentially to learn about a product, watching reviews, or how something works. So when you think about YouTube, think about educating, informing, and entertaining. Okay, not all of them have to be done in the same video, by the way. You don't have to try to be funny or have a cat swinging from the ceiling fan in the background to have people watch your videos. Now, I will tell you, I'm going to use my my personal Lori Ballen video channel here. I will tell you that this has been an incredible year for me with video and with YouTube. I've been using video, really, I was one of the early adopters with video. Long before we had video on our smartphones and we were still carrying those big bulky cameras on our shoulders, and then they went down to mini cameras and mini DVDs, and eventually we have smartphones with our own cameras in them, and then we had screen share tutorials, and I've really ridden the wave all the way through. I had a real estate channel that was doing incredibly well and had thousands and thousands of subscribers that we were generating business from, that I ended up closing down during a divorce, honestly, because it was kind of marital property, and neither of us left with it. And so now we're kind of rebuilding that channel. And so this year, while all that was going on, I said, you know what, I'm going to really focus on my YouTube channel for my marketing company, and really spend a lot of time focusing on growth of specific keywords and strategies. So one of the things that I went after this year was things like real estate leads, real estate SEO, real estate agent websites was my #1 focus. So I made every video I could think of around real estate agent websites, and immediately skyrocketed to the top few positions of YouTube. And within a couple months, I was in the top spot for real estate websites on Google. And so this can be applied to just about any business, where you can talk about something, you can get testimonials and reviews on your products, you can do role playing, you can take videos of your location and of your services and of your products. And of course, since I do have a real estate company, I also talk about the ability to do that. So the key with video is going to be very similar to what I would tell you to do on the search engines, which is to cover specific topics. Research first, if you can do it without becoming obsessed with the research. Like, some people spend all their time in research and they never go to implementation. So I don't want you to spend too much time in research, but you can research popular topics on Facebook and kind of make a game plan for what you want to rank for, and as topical as you possibly can around a particular topical, meaning really, really, really focus on a drilled down topic as much as you possibly can. Okay, pick something. So for example, I'll give you an example. For my real estate business, we have decided for 2018, our focus is going to be on zip codes. Everything, video, search, Facebook ads, Google AdWords. We're going to multi-channel market zip codes. And how I came up with that was using my favorite research tool, SEMrush, and looking at my 20,000 keywords that rank in the top 100 positions on Google. I was able to see, in comparison to my competitors, that the biggest gap I had was actually in zip codes, and that is why I have the #2 position for highest traffic for local websites here. I have the number one position for keywords that rank in the top 100, and I have the number 2 position for traffic. And the reason for that mainly is zip codes. And so if we can cover that gap, we'll take the top spot for traffic. And I am a competitive person, and that is important to me. Not to mention it's credibility and it's business, because we're going to get people clicking through. Obviously, more traffic to the website, more conversion, more leads, conversions. All right, so we're going to take a look at some of what's going on here. First thing I want to show you how to do is the basics. We're going to talk about uploading a video, and we're going to talk about how to optimize that upload to rank on YouTube and to potentially also rank on Google. Videos can do very well in the search engines, and honestly, you could do nothing else depending on what your business is. Okay, like if you're a coach or a trainer, you could just forgo building a big, massive website. You could build a 10-page website that has all your basics, your service, what service you provide, the contact page, the about you page, maybe a page of testimonials, that type of thing, and not ever blog and not ever add all these articles, and you could make a killing on YouTube. It's been incredible this year listening to everybody who has contacted us to buy one of our real estate websites that has said, I've been following your videos all year on YouTube, or I've been following you for years on YouTube. But this year specifically, we generated a whole lot of new interest. Okay. And so let's go ahead and talk about some of this. Now I'm gonna first, if you want to upload a video, well, let me tell you this first. Your YouTube channel runs through your Google account, and it can get incredibly confusing having multiple accounts. And this is what we have done. And so you're going to have to be really careful about making sure you know how to identify those channels. So for example, I've got my marketing channel here, and here's the new channel we just started for the real estate team. And then we've got a national YouTube channel there. And these two really are non-existent. I'm not even sure why they're in there. And so make sure you're uploading to the right channel if you have multiple channels. That's going to be key, and it's very confusing. Also, watch how you set up your personalized URL. This is the reason I had to delete my real estate channel, was because of the way we named our YouTube channel, and in the URL, which was uneditable. And so be careful about how you name your URL. Now, because you'll be able to personalize your channel. So for example, I have youtube.com/Lori Ballen. Okay. Or I could have youtube.com/Ballen Brands, youtube.com/Lori's Coaching, that type of thing. So it's best if you can build it around your brand, whatever your brand name is. And again, that consistency I'm always talking about with your local citations and your company name, your phone number and address all being the same. YouTube is another place to get some of those citations. So pay attention to how you name your channels, okay? Now, what I'm able to do here, let's go first to go ahead and view the channel. All right, you can update the cover photo. So you can put a cover photo in there. You can put a personal photo in there. And then you've got an about section where you can tell people who you are and what you do. Now this might be worth editing. It's been a while since I've looked at that. This is a 4-year-old channel. So I'm going to go back and make some changes, and I'm going to double check all of this to make sure my links are all active. It's interesting because you forget, you get to building, and you're building multi-channels. You've got Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and Snapchat and whatever your industry has, like real estate, realtor.com and Zillow and this and that. You've got all these signups and Google Plus and Google My Business, and you forget sometimes to check your channels to make sure that all of your information is current if you haven't already done so. Okay. So here you can do all of that. You can customize your channel by clicking this button, customize channel. Okay. So we're going to take a look at this. Yeah, it looks like my marketing company didn't even exist yet. That is fascinating. I'm going to try something here really quick. I want to see if that link will be live. Nope. Still not. Okay, I'm going to play with that description later after we're done. Okay, for business inquiries, you can put, if you want people to be able to contact you by email. You can put your country in there if you like. And then down here is where you're going to check all of your links. Wow, that is old. Okay, you see how to make these changes. Okay. Your Google Plus link, check that out. Okay. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go over to our Creator Studio. Now, I will tell you that I do not believe that YouTube has the best the best back end to work from. It's not super user friendly. I find myself often clicking around to find something that I need on YouTube. So you'll have to get kind of just used to that. All of your videos are edited in your Creator Studio. So if you're trying to edit a video, you're going to head over to your Creator Studio to do that. Up here, there's an arrow up in the right-hand side. This is where you can do a straight upload. So let's go ahead and look at that for a second. You just click upload. Then you're going to select your files to upload. I always load mine in unlisted so I can then go do everything I want to do to it, and then I make it publish. And then we're going to select files to upload, and you're going to go in here and you're going to find a video. Now, I don't have anything new to upload, so I'm going to show you, we're going to go ahead and edit one that's already been uploaded so I can kind of give you an idea for the most important things that you need to do when uploading your video, okay? Now, here's one I haven't even seen yet. My team, this is really important, something that you could learn from this potentially. This year, I created what I call a culture of video. And what I have done is I have asked everybody in my marketing company that has a specialty role in the company to make training videos to add to our YouTube channel. And the reason why is I'm not the smartest one in the room. I might be really good at this one element, but I'm not as good as somebody else at other elements. And so I have asked them to make videos that are appropriate to what they do. Okay, so for example, Kevin on my team is our lead developer, and he makes videos around our real estate agent websites that we build. And Jordan handles our pay-per-click side, so he's making all the videos around pay-per-click right now. Jeff is the Infusionsoft whisperer, so his videos are all focused around Infusionsoft. Sabrina kind of trains on all things search and social related and software, so you see a lot of hers. Catherine works on WordPress. A lot of Catherine's are built around the WordPress platform. And of course, mine are all things digital marketing that I focus on, especially SEO. So it's really cool to have this culture of video happening here. So if you have a team, that's something to keep in mind. Okay, now when you upload the video, you're going to have several spots in which you can do uploads. Okay, let's go ahead and go to edit. That's weird. I don't even have the little pencil there. Hold on, let me just go back to my channel from this angle. See what I mean? Wanted to get there right from there. Maybe there was a way, I haven't looked at it. All right, so we're going to go to Creator Studio. And when you go to Creator Studio, you're going to be able to see a list of all your videos. From here, you can sort your videos and look at the newest, the most viewed, the public, unlisted, private, and draft, which is cool. Anywhere you see this little TB, that's actually a T, not an F, TB, that stands for Tube Buddy, and that is an extension that I'm using. They do have a free one, and they also have a paid one. I do have the paid version that allows me to do certain things on YouTube that I really, really love. So anywhere you see that TB, that's not going to be on yours, on your control panel unless you're using Tube Buddy, okay? Over here, you've got the ability to live stream. You can join the community. You can look at your channel. You can look at your analytics to see how much you've gone down or how much you've grown. Be careful about obsessing with this too much and paying attention to how many views you have on each video. I can't believe the number of sales that I've had. And I sometimes I go to my video channels. I'm like, but 52 people watched that video. Yeah, but we had 5 sales, and they're pretty significant sales. So you have to learn what your key performance indicators are. And it might be time watched. It might be the total number of videos watched. It might be shares and likes and comments and interaction. And mine is direct sales, of course, is a main goal there. Although there are other leading indicators we look at beforehand. Okay, and here you can create a video right here from YouTube as well. Okay, now let's go ahead and edit a video that we want to go ahead and take a look at optimizing. When you first upload your video, it's going to look like this. It'll be uploaded. You'll see a box here that just says description. You'll see a box there that just says title. And you'll see no tags unless you set up defaults, which you can do. Okay, so it looks something like this. Then you've got an option to load your thumbnails. Okay, so the first thing you want to look at is your title. Okay, this one is custom to my websites, Ballen Real Estate Agent websites. So I'm going to put that up top. I'm going to put brew, and then I'm going to put how to. I love starting videos with how to, because people are on YouTube learning how to do things. A lot of times you see a lot of those how-to questions. We're also focusing on those how to, why, where, how much on Google, because Google's also rewarding questions in their featured snippets, and in their people also ask boxes. And so we're using a question more frequently now. So how to hide dates on your reviews. Okay, now here you have 5. Okay, let me tell you about that title. This title, you can have 100 characters. Okay, now your click-through rate on that video is going to have a lot to do with your title of your video and your thumbnail of your video. So you're really going to want to make sure that you are optimizing that title with keywords and with a call to action, with an offer, like here I'm putting video tutorial. So don't waste that space. Think about that very carefully, how you want to use that space. Now, the bad news is on YouTube, and I think this is a flaw, is that they cut off your title when it shows up here on the video, so it looks kind of funny. If it's too long and it cuts off, it won't show up here. The way it here, right here, show or hide review dates on your brew, WE ... I cannot stand that. I wish we had the ability to do two, like put just the title, it'll show here, and then put a longer title for search. Just my own personal gripe. Okay, now here you're going to put a description. Now the first thing I like to put is a link to somewhere that person can go. So I'm going to put learn more about the brew Ballen real estate website at https ballenbrands.com brew. Make sure when you put in a domain name that you're putting in HTTP or HTTPS or your www, and make sure that that link goes live after we post it. Because a lot of times you'll just be, if you put in that link and it isn't put in correctly, it won't be live in that box. And we want somebody clicking on that box when they're watching the video. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little description, Ballen real estate websites were created by Lori Ballen and her digital marketing team using Lori's experience in generating thousands of web leads for her real estate business. Top 1% Nevada. These websites were built. Okay, I'm going to come back to more descriptions, so I don't want to take up all of our video time. Okay, now let's take a look at our tags. Okay, now here's where you can put in kind of keywords. It'll help people when they're searching on YouTube find your website. Okay, now I love TubeBuddy for this, because watch what TubeBuddy does. And I haven't even used TubeBuddy for all that it does. And I'll come back and add more videos as I explore this. But right here, if you click on Explore, you actually have you can get suggested, and you can do Explore from right here. So our topic is WordPress websites. And let's click Explore. Okay, now what it shows you here is it shows you who's got the top ranking videos, which is really cool. And then here it shows you which keywords are, which tags are the most used for those top ranking videos. You're kind of going to be able to go steal some of those tags that other people have already proven. Okay, now for me, my websites are real estate related, so I don't just want generic WordPress, but let's just say I go ahead and go with those. All I have to do is click on them and then click insert. And now watch what happens. It puts these tags in here for you automatically. Oh, well, what the heck happened? Oh, it did. They're there. I'm sorry, my bad. They're right there. Okay. So then you can go back and do more. Now we're going to explore, and I'm going to put remove date WordPress. And I'm going to get more linear, more specific. Remove date WordPress, long tail. Okay. And I'm going to take a look and see remove dates, WordPress posts. Okay. There's a couple there. Now go over here to auto suggested. Look at this. Remove date WordPress post, how to remove. Okay, now look over here. These are Google suggested. So these are terms that are showing up on Google that may not be showing up yet on YouTube. When I see that, I know there's an opportunity. In fact, this might be worth me coming back and doing it on some plugins. They'll do remove dates from blog posts and whatnot. And so I might want to add some of those in there and click insert. And then it'll tell me how many I still have left. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll take that one all the way to 500. I also can type things in here like rank like a boss, Ballen brands, Lori Ballen website. So I'm putting in some of my branded search, right? Ballen method, how to rank on the search engines. Now I need some real estate keywords. So I'm going to do real estate agent website, real estate agent websites, okay, WordPress, real estate WordPress websites, real estate blogs, IDX websites. Okay, now look down here. See, I'm maxed it out there. So I'm going to leave that right there and enter. Okay, so you want to do your title, you want to do the body, and you want to do your tags. These are incredibly important. Now, I want you to look at your thumbnail. Right here, this is the image that's going to show when somebody does a search, and that's awful. Okay, you're going to want to play with your thumbnails, and this can increase click-through rate. Now, if you have TubeBuddy, you can actually click here and create a little thumbnail. In my case, I use Canva because I like them better. So let me just log in here really quick, and I'll just, what was I logging in with? Okay, yep, there we go. So I like to use this size. I like to use this size here, the Twitter post or the Facebook app size. And all I have to do is click on these. There's lots of templates that Canva has actually as well. And if you're using a free account, you've got a ton you can do on here. If you're using a paid account, you can use their stock art, copyright-free stock art images and other things as well. And so you can also save your logos in a particular file, and it's better organizationally when you pay for it. I do have a paid account. Okay, so what I like to do is things like this, where I put this blank computer up here, and then all I have to do is change this title. So for example, today's video is called How to Rank Like a Boss with Video. Okay. And I'm going to go like this, and see how simple that is? I was able to put my little logo down here on that coffee mug, and I've got my URL here, and this is perfect. Now all I have to do is go up here to download JPEG or PNG. You can download it, but I always have to resize it so that the image file is not too large for WordPress. Because every time I make a video, I also put it on a blog site, unless it's for private use like my Rank Like a Boss course. Then I'm going to title this, Rank Like a Boss with Video. Okay, So now watch, go back over to YouTube, click custom thumbnail, add that photo we just made, and look how much better now this looks. Oh, you'll see it in a minute. Okay. Now, oh, this isn't the right video. Oh, shoot, hold on. Hide or show review dates. I forgot I was on something different. Hold on. How to hide dates from your real estate reviews on Brew. Okay, now I got too much text in there. It's too big. I need to make it smaller. I just go like this. I do have other videos on how to use Canva and lessons, how to hide dates from your real estate reviews on Brew. Okay, I'm going to take this and highlight it so I can save this, download, saving. All right, stay with me. We still got a couple more things we're going to look at, end screens and info cards. Okay, here we go. Now we'll go back over, change image. There, much, much better. Okay, now, I know this is a lot for a 30-second video, but every bit of this matters. It all matters. It's not one thing is necessarily going to be the slam dunk. It's a collaboration of how you do all of your videos and how you run your channel all together. Okay, now here I can add it to a playlist. And in my case, these are part of our Brew series. So I'm going to add this to Brew, real estate websites. And now it's part of that playlist. Okay. And then I'm going to look over here. You can actually add music. You can edit from here. You can crop. There's so much that you can do. And maybe we'll do some video on those special things as well. But here I want you to look at end screens and annotation. So click end screens. Yes, it's okay. You know what? I'm just going to save my changes just in case. Then we'll head over to end screen. Okay. Now, once you set up a template, you won't have to do this over and over and over again. For more tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe. What you're going to do when you're first starting is you're going to click on Add Elements. And the first thing you can do is add a video or a playlist. Okay, so let's say somebody watching this video, I want them to be able to access the Brew playlist. I'm going to click Create, and I'm going to choose a video or a playlist, and I'm going to find the playlist, and it is the Brew. There it is. And I'm going to click Create Element. But you can also do Most Recent Upload or Best for Viewer. Okay, so there's lots of options here. I know I'm moving pretty fast, so you're going to want to sit down and play with some of these. Next, Add Element. I can add a subscribe button. Okay, I'm going to click Create. And I can add a subscribe button. But look, I don't want them on top of each other. I could have them, see how I'm going to drag this box over and put it over here. And I also don't want them popping up at the exact same moment. So I can actually edit the time by moving this little bar of when that subscribe button pops up. Okay, and then I can drag this if I want it to be there the whole time or shorter. See how that works? I can make this box smaller. No, I can only make it bigger in this case. It's as small as it'll go. Okay, and so where those start, you can maneuver those around a little bit and decide how you want those to show. These are the end screens. These are what's going to show up at the end of the video, okay? Now, you can, if you want this to save as a template, you can save that as a template to use in the future. Let's go ahead and preview it so you can see what it looks like. See how that just popped up at the end with that subscribe box? For more tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time. Perfect. And then a suggested video. Now, let's save that. Okay, and then you're able to actually look at cards. And cards actually occur throughout the video. So here I can add a card, and I can add a video or playlist just like we did on the end screen. I can promote another channel. I can promote a nonprofit donation. I can run a poll, or I can click on the link. Still need to fix that. Okay, so I might add a video let's create, and let me just pick a video I want to add. And again, I like that we're sticking with the brew on these because this is a brew video. So here's a brew video, and I'm going to click create card. And now again, I can choose where I want this to go by just dragging it around. Where do I want that to pop up? So I want it to pop up at the 5-second mark. I'm going to put it there. And then I could add another one, add a card, create a video. I'm going to go find another brew. Then what I would do is I would save this as a brew template. So that way I don't have to dig every time. Create card. Okay, and now this one, they're on top of each other right now. So let me move that one. And I'll have that one pop up at the 15-second mark. Okay, see how that works? And all changes have been saved. Here's where if you have TubeBuddy, you can save this as a template. And then I'm going to go back to the video manager and take a look. Okay, so here's our changes. See how there's a new thumbnail? You see what a difference that makes when people are scrolling? Now here's a thumbnail we've not yet customized. You can really see the difference in the ones that we have not customized. And it doesn't take that much extra work to go in and make them look better. Okay, and I'll come back and show you more of the features with TubeBuddy specifically separately, but this is how you optimize. So let's go ahead and take a look at our video here.
Hello everyone, this is Kevin with Ballen Brands, and today I have a quick tip on how to show or hide review dates on your brew website.
See
By
that?
default,
Call to
reviews will
action.
display the published date of the review below the summary title. To change this, just head over to Brew Content Settings, scroll down to the Reviews section, toggle the checkbox for the published date, and save your changes. For more tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.
There you go. So now you got to see the whole finished product. So that is how you optimize your video. I also suggest that you do translations and captions, and I'll go ahead and put that in a separate lesson there on how to do the captions. YouTube does include some sort of captions, but I have other ways that I like, that I personally have found to be better, and I do recommend adding captions to your videos, especially if you're going to then use them on social media. Okay, and so that's our lesson for today.